Hey, what's up, everybody? I want to do a video for you. I haven't done one in a few days, and I just want to show you this video. You can see this is a live trading because the pips are moving. And this, if you don't have this set up here, this is called Info Plus, and it's free in the market store. I did a video on this. Don't pay for free indicators, okay? And as you can see, it's still going down. It was a simple trade. Let me switch this. I have the one with the daily box, which was one of the free indicators, so you can actually see how many days it was since the last triple arrows to the upside. You can see this one, big arrow, little arrow, and boom, it was up. And it took how many days? And this will actually print the days on there for you. So it took, you could have held this one trade and until the other side of the triple arrows for let's see, 1 day, 2 day, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is the 10th day. So for about 2 weeks, 2 trading weeks, and let's count how many pips you would have made on that one. You would have made basically 480 pips on that trade. Look, we're up 83 pips so far with all the positions combined. I'm up 85 pips. So now I'm just taking this trade to the downside, just riding it out to the downside. I'm just going to leave it alone until I see my triple O's on the other side. But here's the point. I want to talk to you guys because I know a lot of people are dealing with discouragement in trading. And that's because sometimes you'll lose a trade, and that you look like a surefire winner, and you get discouraged, and Look, 92 pips now, and it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. Triple arrows, big arrow, little arrow, yellows, and boom. That's all we do. That's pretty much it. Big green, little green, yellow, up. Big red, little red, yellow, down. See how simple is that? Come on now, on the 1 hour chart. 30-minute, it's my favorite, but I'd also like to set up on the 1 hour chart because once it's on the 1 hour chart, it's more than a definite pattern unless there's a news event or there is a market maker manipulation which can happen. And that's what I want to share with you guys. Sometimes your trade setups, they're perfect, they're pristine, nothing's wrong with your setup, your trading system. It's just sometimes, hey, there was a news event that moved the market that nobody saw. We didn't see it coming. So, it is what it is. And so you place your stop loss where they belong. And let me move mine above the red because I teach put your stop loss above the big red arrow. And there you go. So as you can see, when people talk about risk to reward ratio, how big is this reward? If this thing goes all the way back down here, how big is that reward compared to this little small risk at our entry point from here to here? And that's why we really like the triple arrow trading system, because a lot of people are into this risk reward ratio, 1 to 1, 1 to 2. Okay, look at this move. You would have got in on this one down here, put your stop loss below here from here to here. But look at how many pips. You made over 400 pips for 400 pips compared to, whatever number of pips that is from here to here. And we'll measure that because you're going to lose some trades. And I'm telling you, you will. So, okay, that was 72 pip. You could have got in on the earlier time frame, like the 30-minute, and you would have even had a shorter stop loss, because the sooner you get in on the triple arrows on the 30, you get even better risk reward. So you probably would have had about a 40 pip stop loss, whatever. But either way it goes, the point is, what I'm saying is, sometimes you're going to lose some trades. And it can get very discouraging, and nobody likes to talk about that. If this goes all the way down to even here, we're making basically almost 430 pips compared to that little stop loss up there. So how big is that risk reward ratio? And you don't have to mark up charts. You don't have to think. You just place your trades and walk away from the computer, come back whenever it says it's ready to go. You just check it every few hours or once a day, once every, twice a day or something like that. And that's pretty much it. So I'm showing you that even regardless of what trading system you have, sometimes people are flipping in and out of trading systems because they think, oh, well, what the heck, man, here goes another trading system that doesn't work. Here goes another pattern that didn't work. Here goes another indicator that didn't work, and When in essence, you know what? Hey, be patient, because sometimes what happens is that the market makers will manipulate this market to try to steal your money, or what they'll do is they will sit there and just they just do certain things. That's just what they do. On news events, you can't, there's literally nothing you can do on news events. When news events happen, sometimes the market will spike up in a whole different direction. We were in this trade yesterday, and we had the triple L's right here. You could say, oh, what's down here? And, it was a perfect setup and everything else. But hey, some news event or something came out and bam, we got hit. But our stop loss was so small until, no big deal. So no matter what system you have, it's sometimes people are system hopping, and never faithful to anything. They thinking, looking for the golden grail, like there's never going to be, you're never going to lose a trade. And if you lose one or two, hey, let me tell you something. You're going to lose some. Let me reduce this so you can actually see an example. Okay. And this is not, I don't care whether you got my system or not. That's not the point. I'm trying to help you with your trading psychology. So as you can see here, sometimes this thing, it was supposed to be going down and then boom, it just shoots right on up. And that's that candle that you see. Let me see if we can pull it up on a better screen. See that big old spike candle right here? You see that? So a lot of people got taken out. See, this is triple arrows. Look, 1, 2, 3. It took the spike arrow. If your stop loss was right here, minimized your risk, and then it started going to the downside. We could have took this trade. As you can see, it's heading down. But the point is that sometimes you'll take a good trade and boom, you'll get one of these and get stopped out. It may even spike up above your stop, and then you think, oh, what the freaking heck? And you come back a couple hours later and it actually went in that direction. Well, that's just because either the market makers were trying to, collect some more contracts, or number two, it was just a news event that came out and it just spiked in that direction. And then it resumes its pattern. You just never know. So what you do is you just hang tight, you sit back, you wait, or you just look for another pair, something that's, going to be more compatible. Look at that triple arrow. See? 1, 2, 3. So I could take this trade too, but, I got enough already. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it saying, Lord, I should take this trade. But I got enough yen pairs. So for those who took the signal on the Aussie, let's see, the Aussie yen from yesterday, sent out a signal on that. Look at that massive drop. Triple arrow. 1, 2, 3. Sent that one out yesterday. That trade was good for how many pips? 53 pip drop on that one. Should have cashed out, did something pretty with that one. Anytime, by the way, for those who do have my system, anytime that you see a massive quick drop, I usually just take my money and run. I don't wait for the candles to come all the way and set up on the other side. I just take my money and run because I know it's usually going to do a huge pullback to try to fill this gap back up, and I want to keep my profit. So if I see a quick, huge drop, I usually just go ahead and get out of it and wait for it either to come back up a little bit more and then resume and get back into the downside, or I just wait for another one. Just be happy and sit on my hands. So as you can see, we're up 79 pips on this one right here. And yes, it made a massive drop, but it's not so huge where it just like massively dropped. So I can hold this one and wait. It's just trickling. It's just trickling. It's just trickling. As you can see, it's still up here. Now we're up 84 pips. See, and it's up here, tripling, just trickling on down. And that's what I like, the slow drip trickle on down effect. I don't like when it drops too quick. If it drops too quick, hey, wherever it starts slowing down, click out, close your money and run. Take your money and run. Wait for another setup. Okay, so that's, I just want to provide a little video of inspiration so you can see what happened, along with encouragement for those who are trading. And I don't care whether you're using our system or not. I really think our system is one of the most phenomenal systems on the market because, again, there's, as you can see, if I switch out of this and just put no daily boxes, it'll just be smooth like this. And you can clearly see triple arrow. 1, 2, 3, and it went down. All right, so I think it's really a simple system, but the point is regardless of what system you bought or whatever, every once in a while you just know you're going to lose a trade, and it's not because it was something wrong with your system. It wasn't something wrong with, well, I didn't use my Fibonacci ratios correctly, and I didn't measure this and that, and I didn't do all these different things, which you notice we don't even use fib levels. The arrows will tell us when it's time to get out. But the point is that I just want you to be encouraged. It's going to happen to anybody. It is part of the trading game. And so you just have to wait, be patient, wait for the whatever storm to pass on by, just like rain. It's going to pass on by. And once it does, you know what to do. Hey, just relax and you'll be okay. Be cool. Relax. OK, it happens. But what happens is the game is gain more pips in wins than you do in losses. And that's why you want to minimize your losses with a great stop loss to minimize it. So in case it goes against you, no problem. You can handle that and then you can keep it moving. OK. All right. So anyway, have a great day. If you want to get our system, of course, you can go to PayPal and just type in our email, which is superezforex@gmail.com, and go ahead and send over that payment and we'll get you squared away. Look, now we're over 100 pips and this is live. This is a live video. Yes, I have multiple pairs, multiple positions because I know what's going on. It's very easy to see. Big arrow, little arrow, yellow. So yeah, I took multiple positions. The first position is worth 43 pips, second position 26, third position 25, and the fourth position is 8.2. Collectively, I have over 100 pips on this one trade that I'm doing literally live in front of you guys. And that's all we really look for. Okay, there's more training videos and stuff for you, but hey, we would love to work with you. Free lifetime signals for the $2.99. It's only a one-time fee. It's nothing more after that. So again, come on board. Stop stressing over trading. It's not that complicated. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys. Have a great day.